Hello and welcome to Giants Tarot on November 28 with me, Elizabeth, your presenter. How you doing? Away we go. In Giants Tarot we just read out, I just give you information that is written about the various days of the year, and there is a lot of information about various days of the year. Some of it very old, most of this is quite old. So we're in the time of Sagittarius Temperance. We're in the Sagittarius Temperance time, and this goes from November 23 to December 21. And the temperance readings and the specific temperance reading and the specific first decanate of temperance reading, which is the Eight of Wands, are both up separately. I do urge you to look at them because it's very helpful if you've got these, because these energies are in play. Temperance until the 21st of December and the Eight of Wands until the 2nd of December. So we're actually riding through these energies now, and they can't be changed. They're just where we're going. So the second decanate of temperance is the decanate of devotion, social service, and propagandist activity. Okay, away we go. I don't have long readings for these. I've just got some short notes. Temperance says, you will know me by looking within. And in love I fly, in boredom my feet are led. And now for the Eight of Wands. Oh, I do have a reading for Sagittarius 1, but I can't find my normal stuff for this reading, and I don't know where it's gone, but anyway, I'll read you this. Persons born on November 28th come under the sign of Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, in the third house of the fire triplicity, which is Sagittarius. At heart, they are extremely ambitious. They generally make a name for themselves and gain prominence in whatever their career may be. So I wish I could find the other one. I've got them for tomorrow, but I don't know what's happened to the one for today. Never mind. The Eight of Wands. I've got some short notes. It's in the lead. It's in a strong position. There's wind in your sails. Coming together in common. Cartomancy. The birth emblem for the 28th of November is the Five of Hearts. Heart cards come to Earth to learn about relationships. The number 5 is associated with freedom. The old song, Don't Fence Me In, comes to mind. 5 is not a stable number, so maybe that's why what they mean by don't fence me in. Haha. 5 is, however, a prime number. It is what it is, and that's that. The 5 can move in all directions, and it does, therefore scattering its resources of time, appraisal, and sensible choices everywhere. But on the thing most important to happiness, love that endures over time. Looking up for understanding and guidance, the Five of Hearts beholds the Four of Diamonds, a builder, a stick-to-iter, a force which adds on and makes stronger, utilizes endurance, is strong in values, can create and sustain money. The Four of Diamonds promises that to save, settle down, dig in for the long haul, and stand steady will bring great rewards. But the risk-taking Five of Hearts responds, why, what for? And probably takes off irresponsibly, emotionally indecisive, escaping into its need for change. The Five of Hearts, it's freedom, or for the Five of Hearts, it's freedom or slavery. And of course, freedom doesn't worry about unfinished business, but will choose the unknown. Restrictions bring discomfort. The Four of Diamonds manifesto is just not part of the Five of Hearts job description. We must not label the Five of Hearts a weak card. It's a prime number heart card. If things don't seem to be working, hey, move on. Hence, deep and strong foundations are usually not built. Long-term units of energy on this earth are not put to work to create lasting structures, enduring friendships, or committed relationships. It is a shame because the Five of Hearts can see so many avenues, flavors, colors, types of love, and has such desire to experience so much. There is a capacity to fill a lot of senses, and perhaps there is even a person around who would truly love to give varied and happy events and times to help the Five of Hearts. But looking down the barrels of a committed relationship is, for the Five of Hearts, looking at the amount of work involved to sustain commitment. Whereas fluctuating emotions can bring great creativity and enthusiasm. Ah, yes, but mood swings can destabilize relationships. In marriage, secret jealousies and suspicions can create a change of feeling. If you wonder what is meant by the expression apples and oranges, look at the shine and dazzle of the Five of Hearts and the luster of the Four of Diamonds. The Five of Hearts is constantly on the lookout for love, but will likely succumb to its travel bug before the scene is set in the first act of a dual performance, ensuring that trust, the major component of any enduring relationship, just does not get off the ground. It must be the other person's fault, says the outward-looking, multi-directional Five of Hearts. We are all God's children, are we not? And yes, the Five of Hearts has a special place in the menagerie of souls. Edgy, passionate, vibrant, as well as charming and versatile. These people can have enormous success in people-related activities. Their spontaneous nature and open-mindedness allows them to be brilliant teachers and sensational comedians. Metaphysics gives them a fluid environment in which to function. This five-pointed star, this Five of Hearts, has the intellect to discern the pinnacle of truth in an instant. If there is a conflict between emotions and common sense, well, we can still love them, though we may never get too close to them. The two most valuable energies for themselves and the rest of us to develop in the interactions we share are forgiveness and gratitude. Take off your hat and do a magnificent bow, both of us. We will end it there. As the song says, you can't touch this. It's just a wow. I can't talk to you now, I'm busy. Whoever you are, I'll call you back. Whoever that was. Could have been the bank. Okay, so the next thing to read to you is the Numerology. Executive by nature, independent, strong-willed, willing to sacrifice much to achieve your goal. Could be lazy if you do not fight this tendency. Be careful not to lose interest the minute you achieve success. The meaning of angel number 28 is, angel number 28 may be a sign that while one opportunity seems to be coming to an end, there is a new beginning just on the horizon. And also, Angel 20, it's about optimism and staying positively focused as you approach your daily life. It is a reminder to have confidence in your abilities, Keep your mind positively focused, and it will result in the manifestation of desired outcomes. Okay, Grenville Kleiser for the 28th of November says, the purpose of good resolutions. It is comparatively easy to live up to your resolutions until the unexpected happens. Then they are put to the severe test. The strength of your resolutions is possibly strained to the extreme limit, but if they are properly rooted, you will emerge victorious. The value of a fulfilled resolution is that it encourages you to make still better and stronger resolutions. The object of making a resolution is to obviate repetition of a mistake or to improve your way of doing things. When you fully realize the value of this self-discipline, you will apply it as often as you discover the need for it in your character and daily life. Resolutions are essential to real progress, and there can be no great achievement without them. The Theosophical Society says of the 28th of November, self-reverence, self-knowledge, self-control, these three alone lead life to sovereign power. But to remember at the same time the extreme danger of the self-will when it is not regulated by the three above-mentioned qualities, especially in a question of spiritual development. The birthday book for the 28th of November says, those born on this date are, or should be, individualists. They stand to gain by their own ideas and efforts and may suffer if they lean upon others. They should not allow misrepresentation to deflect them from the path of progress. Writing, deviating, composing, one-man handicraft, our sound and safe occupations. Think well before embarking on partnership, whether in business or marriage. And from 365 Things to Know, what is a cat's tongue, or why is a cat's tongue rough? If you've ever been licked by a cat, you will have noticed how rough its tongue is. This roughness is caused by hard pieces of skin between the taste buds on the surface of the tongue, and it is there for a reason. In the wild, an animal has to make the most of every scrap of food it can find, and the rough tongues of the cat family, lions and tigers are just the same, help their owners to scrape the last bit of meat from the bones of their prey. The roughness is also useful in keeping the cat clean. Watch your pet as it's careful and regular grooming, and notice how the tongue acts as brush and comb, as well as a flannel. Well, that was a funny sort of a day, wasn't it? I hope it's the beginning of the day for you, and I hope there's some ideas in there to help you have a very successful time. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for turning up.